blessed to be among the most beautiful people in the city of New York. And I want to thank God for every one of you. And even Sister Iris is here today. Sister Iris, I salute you. God bless you all. And the sister in front, was it the one I saw in the picture doing something in this work?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you see that I see. God bless you. Thank you so much. And I want to thank all of you. And already, even if your mom don't want to come, I know you will come. Those are my adopted children. Thanks to every one of you. Brother Okoro, it's nice to see you 2 Sundays in a row, sir. You are welcome. And I want to thank the gentleman sitting handsomely on this side. God bless you. Yes. And I want to thank the sister right in the front here. Can you please help me to give her a clap offering right here? God bless you. Hallelujah. I give thanks to all my team too. You are all awesome and gorgeous and beautiful. Today I want to speak to you about not really the resurrection. I will title this sermon, Then What After Easter? Then what after Easter? I was on my job. Those that never been to church all year, they were running to Macy's and getting a dress. We have to be in church on Sundays, Easter. And we pastors, we know people come to church New Year's Day and Easter. And we love it because the faces that you have not seen in a long time, even the kids that are born in the church and they decide to rebel, when they go on Easter Day, you will always see them come. Sure. The Bible said, go to Luke 22:19 for me, please. And if
Luke 22:19. Praise the Lord.
yes, Luke 22:19.
Praise the Lord.
Amen. Do you all find it?
Are you there?
As a matter of fact, sir, we are all reading together.
Okay.
I don't want somebody to say I didn't hear. Are we all there?
Right.
Yes? Hallelujah. 1, 2, 3, go. And he took bread and gave thanks and broke it and gave to them, saying, this is my body, which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. In this passage, Jesus was talking to you and me as a father. You know, some people, I don't know about you, since I was little, my mom has always prepared us in case she died. And that always scares me when we was young. She will say, go and do this or that. She will then say, in case I become a lizard behind the wall and I can't come in no more. It's an adage.
Yes.
That means in case she died. And every time she mentioned that, I'll be like, lady, please don't say that thing again. But she was preparing us so that in case the owner of the breath decide to take it, At least she has told us to get our life together. Get your brothers, your sisters together. Because out there is no help for you. But if you can listen to my warnings, when I'm gone, you will not suffer. Beloved, it's exactly what Jesus is saying. He said, take this. He said, eat it. This is my body. This is what I labored for. This is what I want when I'm gone. I suffer so that you can have life. My dad died. He doesn't need to tell me how many days I remembered him. There's no one day goes by that something around me don't make me remember my dad. It's either you see somebody acting on the street and you say, wow, my dad is not in our house. No, he never beats me all his life. But there are laws, there are rules that if you don't follow it in the family, we other ones, if it's you that was in trouble, they will wake you up in the middle of the night while others are sleeping. And when we open our eyes and we see it's you that they give the waking up to, and they have to take you to the we call it veranda. I don't know what you call it here.
Outside.
And there will be chair for you waiting for you. Hot seat. So my mom will sit like this. You will be in the middle and my dad will be there on the other side.
Porch.
Indeed, it's an hot seat. And then they will start talking to you, and the rest of us will say, black sheep. Black sheep. So they don't struggle with you. Jesus don't struggle with you. All he does was he gave an example of his life. He walked the walk. It's not like the people that will say, in the name of this, your hand has to be cut. No. He walked the walk. The Bible said everything he did while he was here, he was doing good. So the meaning of Easter to many people is really new dresses. Free John. Don't eat meat on Friday. All this. But beloved, to me, it's not all that. And I know it for you too. Let me tell you, it's not, my preaching is, for me, it's not about Jesus died and they whip him, and which is true. But for me, after all that, what do you do? It's my own. Because your child can see you suffer. Because I remember when I was in England, I was sweeping the library. I got a job sweeping the library. I just got there a year. And I took my children with me one day. One was 18 months and the other one was 2 years plus. And I took the mop out from the cleaning room and I gave the mop to the older one, 2.5, and I gave the bucket to the little one. I said, yeah, keep mopping. I said, keep mopping. And the older one taking the mop was talking to the little one, put the player down, put it down. I was looking. So the mop. So I said, okay. On our way, I put them in the car. I said, do you like that life? No. I said, I am mopping so that you don't mop. I came here. I left my father's house that I don't even know how know who wash the plate in Africa. I just go to the restaurant. I don't even know who sweep the floor. I just walk. I don't even know how to wash my clothes. I don't know how to cook anything. Even when I got married, I don't know how to do nothing. In other words, somebody suffered for me to get life. So I say, you don't want that life? They say no. I say, look at this country. I say, as big as it is for those people that dream. I say, so go and dream so that you don't be like me. And to be honest, my kids never forget. So my first child was born in England. The second one was born in Africa. So the second one said, Mom, one day, 2 weeks after, he came to me and he said, Mom, can I make it because I wasn't born here? I said, they don't use birth certificate to make it in life.
Yes.
You can be anywhere in life, you will still make it. You will still make it. Beloved, this is the picture of what the resurrection is about. Jesus came, took all that humiliation so that you and me can have life. The secret between you and those that don't know their God is that those that don't know God, they suffer. But you that know God, you know that you have authority in the name that suffers for you. You know that there was blood shed for you, so that when the Bible said, when I see the blood,
pass over.
I will pass over. The benefit of serving God is for you to live heaven on earth.
Yes. Amen. Yes.
Those that don't know God, they suffer.
Oh, yes.
There is no peace. No single peace. What you went through, and you suck it in the name of Jesus. And you took the word, the two-edged sword, and you dismantled it. And you came through on the other side. In the name that is above all name. Your friend became depressed. Some people, they become vagabonds all around. It is Jesus. Yes, it's Jesus. It is Jesus in my soul. I am touched by the hem of his garment, and his love has filled me. It is the love of Christ. Not, the Bible said, if it is not for Jesus, where will our Israel be?
Yes.
Beloved, let me tell you something. Bad things always happen on Fridays. Be very careful. When it's coming to weekend, be very, very careful. In that time, that's when they will, if you have to go to the court, it always happens on Thursday to Friday. Then they will say you have to wait until Monday. Sometimes when disease strike, it happens on a Friday to Thursday. Then they said there's no doctors on duty. That office is not open on the weekend. This office is not open on the weekend, and you have to wait from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? It's the same thing with Jesus. They caught him on Friday.
Oh, yes.
It was on Friday they make his judgment when there will be nobody in the office to rewrite it. It was on that very Friday they crucify him. They beat him. They spit on him. They slap him. They whip him. And on Saturday, there was shame among the disciples. There was rejection. There was betrayal. And everybody went to their house sadly. We thought he was going to be the Messiah. And now they kill him. I'm going back to my fish market. I'm going back to my 9-to-5 job. But the Lord spoke already. He said, I'm going, but I'm coming back. And when I come back, I prepare a place for you, that you and myself will live forever. And that was on Sunday, which is today, which we call the Resurrection Day. But beloved, really where I want us to go to today is, I want you to open to Luke 2. No, first go to 1 Peter 2 for me first. 1 Peter. 1 Peter is at the back. So don't be looking for 1 Peter among Matthew, Mark. 2. And I'm going to read this. Listen to me. So this is after the resurrection. This is the real warning that I want to preach to you. Everybody hear about Easter, Jesus is dead, Jesus resurrected, and then what? Somebody tell your neighbor, and then what? So to go back to the life he was living before? Is that what he died for? No. So when preachers preach Easter, they preach, oh, and he's risen, he's risen, and then people go home. Reason for what? The word, every time people lose their parents, you know what they say? What was our last word? What was his last word? What do you want to take home from this Easter season? What do you want to see ahead of you, the life you want to start to live now? Apostle Paul said, I forget behind. I press forward to the mark of goal. What do people press forward to when they leave the church on Easter Sunday? Okay, it's risen. For what? For you? What is it? What is the meaning for your own life? Where do you go from here? Let me put it simple. And listen. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and guilt and hypocrisies and envy and all evil speaking. This is where you go from here. I am just starting. A newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that you may grow thereby. A new babe desires the sincere milk of the word, that you may grow thereby. If so be you have tasted that the Lord is glorious. If you have heard everything that have been said, this past month about Jesus, about Easter, about fasting, about Good Friday, about everything. And you now know that God is glorious, to whom coming as to a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of God and precious. You also, as lively stone, are built up a spiritual house, a holy priesthood, to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God by Jesus Christ. Wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion on a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believes on him shall not be condemned. He that believes on him shall not be condemned. To you therefore which believe, now he's talking to you. To you therefore which believe, he is precious. But to them which be disobedient, the stone which the builders disallowed, the same is made the head of the corner. In other words, the Bible is saying, let them reject you. Let them forsake you. The Lord has his hand upon your life. Human beings don't decide who you are going to be. Even if they put you in the position and you are not what the position is, just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. But when God announces you, nobody can say no. Yes, is that Michelle and Beyonce? Nobody can say no. Nobody in this world can say no. No matter how they rejected you, no matter how they hate you, if Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. The Bible said the stone that they rejected become the chief cornerstone. I'm going on from verses 8. And a stone of stumbling and a rock of offense, even to them which stumble at the word, being disobedient, whereto also they were appointed. Yes, there's a lot of people that have calling on their life, but they're still walking around looking for Messiah. They're still walking around looking for psychic, looking for herbalists, looking for stargazers, when they supposed to be delivering the word. But you are a chosen generation. In other words, the Bible says you are different from other people. Because you are different, they will tell you, you weird. You no good. You this, you that. But if you don't know who you are serving, whose you are, you will bow to their nonsense. You have to be different. You have to be weird. Because why you are chosen? The Bible said the reason why they feel you are weird is because you are a royal priesthood. My brother we went to buy some clothes, and he said, before he left for England last night, he said, oh, everybody is wearing Ralph Lauren. I said, so should you be wearing Ralph Lauren too? I never want to be a follower in my life. Let them wear whatever they want to wear. You wear what you want to wear. I said, please don't even say that in my ears anymore, ever. You You have children. You need to train your children to be leaders, not followers. I remember my kids will say, "Mommy, but Johnny next door want to go out and play." I used to say, "Yeah, well, if Johnny's mom want Johnny to go out and play, not me." And why? I said, because I'm raising president. I'm raising tomorrow, greater tomorrow. I said, "Little boy, I don't know what Johnny's mother is raising." And that settles the word, no more question. That's what I'm raising. I don't know what Johnny's mom is raising. I'm raising children that will give peace to the world. I'm raising children that will leave a mark in life. And that is what God is saying to you today. He said, "In my mind, what I pay for, what I die for, is for you to be a royal priesthood."
Oh, yes.
He said, "A holy nation,
Oh, yes.
a peculiar people." You must dare to be different from them. Somebody said, I bought coat from Macy's and they deliver it. And I took it. And I called them and said, I didn't get it. Then come to my work and said, Miss BC, I have 2 coats. I said, I know the way to Macy's. I know the way to Macy's. You know the difference? I know God. She don't know what she's doing. She thought it's school. And the worst thing is, most of the sins, not only you pay for it, your children and your children pay for it. This is what people don't understand. And then later, if your child become a thief and stealing things, then you forget that you are paying for what you reap. Those that know God, they fear sin. The Bible said you are not under the law. You are not under the law. In other words, the law is not made for you. Because you know you can't steal anyway. Because you know you must not lie anyway. So if the world is saying we have security 24 surveillance camera, it doesn't concern you. Because you don't even have the mind of stealing.